Hello YouTube, this is Steven and today I am going to be giving you a brief overview of the RK855 from Royal Kludge. This keyboard was sent to me by Banggood. Link for this keyboard will be in the description box below, along with the 10% discount code for keyboard and mice that doesn't already have a discount on it. The packaging for this keyboard is quite simple, and in the box you will see the keyboard presented in a plastic bag along with a USB-C cable and hopefully a manual in yours. Let's talk about the build quality first. The keyboard has a matte plastic outer body and a white metal top plate to help reflect the RGB, and it feels super sturdy with only the slightest bit of flex. On the bottom of the keyboard you will find a small Royal Kludge logo placed on the right side, and on the top you will find the USB-C port placed right in the center. On the back of the keyboard you will find the Bluetooth on-off switch placed below the sticker with the model number and such. On each corner you will see the pads which help prevent slip on your surface of choice, but they do not flip out to give you any kind of extra elevation. The only sort of extra angle you'll get from this keyboard is with the frame, so keep that in mind if you prefer to have more elevation on your keyboard. Something you may have noticed in both the name and build of this board is the 68 key design. It's quite similar to a 60% board, but instead you have an extra row on the right side for dedicated delete, up, down arrow keys, which is pretty cool, and it doesn't take up much space either. It might be a little bit hard to find aftermarket keycaps for this keyboard though. The product description for the keyboard is a bit all over the place. Like in the title it says it has Bluetooth 5.1 and in some pictures it says Bluetooth 3.0 instead. But I'm going to assume that it has Bluetooth 5.1 or 5.0 because that's what most modern keyboards will feature these days. This keyboard will allow you to pair up to 5 devices simultaneously. They also didn't state the battery size either, so I had to open it up and I can confirm that it's 1450 mAh, which is a good size. Will last a handful of days with use I'm guessing, but don't quote me on that. Let's talk about the actual switches now. Banggood sent this to me with red switches, and in the product description they were also very sneaky since it didn't say what brand they were, but I can see that these are from TTC. I don't know much about the company itself. I've only ever used their switches on one other keyboard which is from Xiaomi, but other than that I don't know much. However, these red do feel pretty smooth to type on, but they don't feel the lightest in my opinion. I don't know what the actuation force on these switches are, but to me they feel heavier to press than Gateron reds and browns. I have tested this head to head with the other two switches. They don't feel bad, they aren't still nice to type on, but just a little bit heavier than Gateron reds. Moving on to the keycaps. Again, the product description doesn't really say what it is other than it being double shot injection keycaps. Honestly, I'm not sure what the material is, but with my time using the keyboard for gaming and typing the script, I have not accumulated a lot of sweat and stuff, so I say they're good. I like the thin but large font on the keycaps which are easy to read and doesn't appear too gamery. I have to say, I think the RGB on this keyboard is amazing. The white backplate below the keycaps really help in reflecting the RGB for the underglow, and it does look really nice. The shine through the keycaps were also pretty good, and there are plenty of different lighting effects for you to choose from. At the point of making this video, I haven't found the software for this keyboard yet. I think it's still relatively new to the market because there's no search results for the RK855 even on Royal Kludge's website. So to summarize, I think this keyboard is built really well. Nice keycap print, good RGB, and has a good price tag to its name. The only thing I don't really like is that there are no flip out rubber feet. I think it will take some time to get used to. Other than that though, I think this is a solid option and I recommend it. Do consider checking out my other review videos. Thank you for making it to the end. Bye.